Hello, first grade, Mr. Mush here. So this week we learned about a starry night. And for this project, we are going to be like Vincent van Gogh, the artist that we learned about, and make our own version of a starry night. Okay, so here's my own version of a starry night. Okay, I drew some Eagles players playing football, but the night sky is there, and I used lines because we're still in the art element of lines. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do now. As you can see, I used a light blue colored paper. If you have colored paper at home, please use that. If you don't have colored construction paper at home, it's okay. It'll look just as good on a white piece of paper. All right, so let's get started. So our paper here is hamburger style. It's left to right. Okay, I'm going to put my name in the upper right corner, Mr. Mush, and I'm going to flip my paper over. Okay, so when you're ready to do your project, you need to think about what you're going to do for your project. Okay, now you could do the mountains, you could do the beach, but it's got to be somewhere where the sky, you can see the sky. Okay, that's the most important part of this project. Okay, so I did the football field because I knew I could draw with the sky in the background. Okay, so you need to think about what you're going to do. So if you're like me and you like football, then you could take my idea as well. So I'm going to draw the football field. I'm going to draw the lines of the field like that. Okay, I'm going to draw the pylons over here like that. Just like this. They're kind of like two L's, an L and a backwards L that connects like that. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the football players. I'm going to draw the head, and the football players' bodies are like a chubby letter T. And then I'm going to draw their legs. Okay, I'm going to draw Carson Wentz throwing the football. Okay, I'm going to do the helmet. There's his eyes, face mask. I'm going to put number 11. Okay. Carson Wentz is throwing it to Zach Ertz. Okay, his arms are going up. Okay. So like I said, remember, you can draw whatever you want. I think my second idea I'd probably do the beach because I love the beach. Okay, but I also love the Eagles. Now, now that I drew that, I'm going to draw my stars in the sky. Now, you can draw the stars 3 different ways. Okay, you can do the classic way, which is the letter A with a long mustache and connect the legs like that. Or you could do a simple X with a line through it. Or you could be like Vincent van Gogh and just draw little circles. I personally like the X with the line through it, but that's just me. And I'm going to draw my stars all throughout my picture. You don't want to, you know what I see a lot of first graders do? They do this. They do a great job drawing their ground, but then they just do this. They draw stars in a row like that. This is not okay, all right, because you need to fill up your whole page, all right? You'll see why in a second, okay? Now, after you do it, after you draw your stars and everything, you need to shade them in, okay? So I would get a yellow crown, shade them in. That's the most important part, okay? So I'm shading in my stars. All right, now, just like Vincent van Gogh, you can use whatever colors you'd like in your sky, okay? But just like Vincent, we're going to use lines because he liked the idea of showing lines and movement and making his paintings feel alive, right? So we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to use 3 colors in our sky. So we're going to do lines going around our stars like this. And I want you to use at least 3 different colors. And if they start to go into each other, just stop where they go into each other. That's all. All right, so I'm going to do this one over here. See how I'm making little dashed lines? We're not coloring in the sky. We're using that. We're trying to be like Vincent van Gogh. Okay. And it always turns out really nice. I really like this project. So you should be using at least 3 colors, right? And see, the more stars you have, it makes it easier to fill up the sky. Look, I'm almost halfway done. Okay. And I'm not going to draw through Carson Wentz. I'm going to go around them. Okay. Same thing with the pylons. And I think you get the idea. Okay. All right. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to color in your ground. Okay, just like my example here. All right, so you're going to fill in your whole sky, and then once you do your sky, you're going to take your crayons, color everything in, color your guys in, whatever your things are, and color it in. But do you color in the sky? No, you don't color in the sky. You use lines for the sky. My sky is completely filled with lines. If you showed me something like this, where it's only halfway, this is not done. It should have all lines. Like, I still need to work on this, but I need to wrap up the lesson or I can't upload the video. So, so make sure your lines are filled up all the way through the sky, and they go around your stars, just like that. Okay, just like that, and make sure they fill up the entire sky. Okay, so that's this week's assignment. I hope you have fun with it. Okay, I can't wait to see where you are in your pictures for your projects. Maybe you're doing the eagles like me. Maybe you're at the beach, the mountains. Wherever you're going to be, I can't wait to see it. So until next time, first grade, take care.